What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are here in Detroit, a very rainy Detroit. We'll be flying from Detroit to Atlanta, and of course, we'll be in the FlyByWire A320 and the VATSIM. We've got ground controller and approach controller right now here in Detroit. We'll be taking off and heading south. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. I just updated the game, and I just updated the fly-by-wire. So hopefully everything's compatible and everything's good to go. I did notice that this rain and effects is really impacting my PC right now, so also hope that the graphics and stuff kind of stays smooth. I did have to reduce some of the graphic effects to try to make sure I balanced the 60 frames per second. This stream is also my 7,000 subscriber celebration stream. 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think that calls for a little bit of celebration. Which one is it? No, come on. Nope. Nope. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's not it either. Which one am I looking for here? There we go. This is it. This is the one I'm looking for. Hey! 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. Couldn't be here without you guys watching, liking, subscribing, and all that. So I want to go ahead and take this time and say thank you to you. Jack Conway, you just found your channel. Love the videos. Congrats 7K. Thank you, sir. Captain Campbell, 7,000. Way to go. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing there, Jack. Yeah, you busting open the 7,000. Thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, 7,000 subscribers. Man, I did not think I would ever be here at 7,000 subscribers. I'll tell you what. When I started this, I was like, man, if I just get 100, I'll be happy. Here I am at 7,000. 7,000 subscribers. I mean, that's 6,999 more than I am. Drewski, thank you. Owen McFarland, thank you. Man, it's exciting, guys. It's exciting for sure. 7,000 subscribers. Man, Christopher Boyer, thank you. A great feeling, guys. Feeling good tonight. Feeling good tonight. All right, yeah. Just enjoying this music too. All right, we're gonna get inside here and get to programming, calling ATC, and all that kind of stuff. 7,000. 7,000. Man, that's awesome. That's spectacular. That is spectacular. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and bring that down, shall we? And we'll go ahead and stop it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's finish up what I was doing, which was programming the MCDU here. And we're going to be going to Atlanta, of course, and our arrival, it's expecting ILS 9 left, so I'll put that in there, and we should be on the Andre 1 arrival. So we'll put that Andre 1. We'll insert that. Transit, we're going to go return here, and we're going to look at what we got. Calvin. So we're missing, looks like after Calvin, let's see. Stays, there it is, and then goes right to Higgy. Yeah, it's supposed to go to Raptor stays should have direct to a waypoint. So I'll put in that waypoint now. Kilo Tango Romeo Yankee November. I put Papa. Oops. Kilo Tango Romeo Yankee November. Adam, thank you. I appreciate that. 7,000, man. 7,000. Go ahead and insert that and make sure that's right. Yep, that's right. All right, perfect. That looks good to me. And we'll just make sure that we follow. What? It should be 9 or left. Make sure that's right now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Let me make sure. Switch to my plan mode here. Make sure this looks at least somewhat right. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks right. All right, back to ARC mode here. Go back to init, and we'll go to our second page on the internet page. Now, our zero fuel weight, you know, I have not set. I wonder, I don't know yet if they've implemented where you can I don't know if they've set where you can set your stuff in here. Probably not. Thought maybe it's under performance, but oh, here we go. Maybe fuel. Okay, we can put fuel in here. Perfect. That's nice. Does it translate over though? That's the question of the day. 9784, so 98 should be 9800. And then refuel. Oh, it is. It is adding. Awesome. Thank you, FlyByWire. That is great. Thank you. That is good. I like that. Cool. That's actually refueling. What about payload? Oh, I can't do payload. Okay. So we'll have to do our weight through the normal means here. That's fine. I like that. You can actually just enter the amount and it'll do it. That's pretty neat. All right, so we're estimating 71,277 kilograms on takeoff here. So, oh, it's in pounds. Hold on. I can change that. General, we should do that under, I think it's MISC. Yep, yes, we're going to metric. And it should be able to exit back out of that. And now should be able to do, yep, kilograms, exactly what I wanted. All right, so payload, we're looking at, we need total to be 71277. So let's just bring this up till we get what we want. I know I'm going to be out of CG because what I have to do here is basically change this stuff around. To, yeah, actually let's 6 and then let's put 7 there. Yeah, that's about right. I'm good with that. All right, so center of gravity, empty CG is 26.9. So we need to remember that, 26.9 on the center of gravity. All right, so zero fuel weight is going to be, it says 60, yes, 61,693. So 61.6, and zero fuel is 26.9. Cool. Block fuel again was 9.8. It should calculate and populate the rest of this. Yep, there we go. Perfect. That's what I want to see. All right, so diff rip, that's the second I. Then we go performance. And I've actually did a calculate. I pulled up my old style calculator here and actually pulled my speeds. I want to see what this gives me. See, this gives me 138. I'm getting actually a higher speed here. I'm going to put in my own, what I get through my little calculator. And we'll go with that instead. And flaps are going to be 1 plus F there. Flex temp, let's see, it doesn't give me a flex temp. We're going to go toga. So we'll leave flex temp empty. All right, so that's that for that. And next we need to do is overhead here, get all of my pumps on. I do want to go ahead and increase the brightness of my lights. Because that's important. I do want to go ahead as well while I'm here. I want to get these just a little bit brighter. That's fine. It's good. That dumb Kyle, what's going on, man? How are you doing, sir? Or madam? I don't know which one you are. All right, cool. That's good. So on my departure, I need to pull up my Navigraph charts here. I got too many things running this computer. It's freaking out probably. It's going, oh my gosh, please stop. All right, sign in. Oh, gotta sign in. Hold on. Thank you. Close you up. Just sitting on DTW. Oh, you are are you the ground controller? Is that who you are? Are you the ground controller? Lights. Edit. Let's see. New flight. From SimBrief. Perfect. There it is. Ground. Awesome. I'll be contacting you here shortly to get my clearance. So. Alright, pulling up my charts here. One day I'll have this where it like shows up on screen so you guys can see it too. It's just getting there. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Window capture. Add source. Graph. Navigraph charts done. There we go. Let's put this behind. Put it right there. All right, so we've got, we're going to be on the SID, and I think it's the Calvin 2 is what we've got. Make sure that's correct. Yep, Calvin 2. So we're going to be on the Calvin 2, our nav departure. 2 left. This goes up to like 10,000. Just yeah, at or above 10,000, maintain 200. Yeah, so 10,000 will be our top. I heard about that. Yeah, I don't have that installed, but I have heard about that. So we'll set 10,000 initial. Heading is going to be, I think it's going to be like 215 or something like that. On initial heading. And we'll set our V2 speed and the speed, even though this is going to go automatic. We'll go ahead and set that. Okay. So now that we've got that, let's go ahead and call up ATC and see what they have to say. We'll go ahead and hide my Navigraph here. Detroit ground, Eagle 128, ready for IFR to Atlanta. Did I transmit? That did not transmit. Hold on. That is set. Oh, you know what? Well, it is on. Radio's on. 122, 121.8. Do I have it not set to VHF1 is on? Yep. VHF1, select. There's 2. There's 1. Why is my... It's not seeing it. Hold on, let me disconnect and reconnect to the network here. Is not weird because I try. It's not saying it's transmitting out, which is odd. That's on. That's on. I don't understand. It's even, I mean, it's picking up my frequencies. It's just not picking up my push button. Let's try a different push button then. Eagle 128, radio check. Nope, it is not broadcasting out. Why? Everything was going so well. Until now. Set audios. I mean, it's my mic's picking up inside of ePilot. That is fine. It's just saying it's not. It's something got to be. It's got to be something inside of here that I'm missing. Yeah, I know. I know it's not going out. There's got to be something I'm missing. Let's try COM 2, maybe? No, it's not. It's not sending anything in or out. I wonder if it's in-op. I mean, that is the correct settings. But it's something with vPilot's not working out. Let's do audio for VATSIM. Let's see if this will work. Hold on. Well, vPilot is showing that it's talking just fine. It's just not detecting the button push, if that makes sense. All right, so there's that. That's set. Let's change this to what it needs to be there. Cool. Okay, so push talks pause. We'll be fine with that for now. Disconnect the VATSIM first. I did. Okay, let's try. Connect. Huh. Let's see. Nope, something's going on. Something's going on with it. Something is going on. I'll try the microphone thing, but... Test 1, 2. Yeah, okay, we're back. It's not. It's something with... It's not communicating. It is not communicating with... Let's do this. Let's see if I can at least receive voice. Not transmitting on any frequencies. It's not detecting. Yeah, it's definitely not detecting this. That's exactly what it is. Something's going on with the fly-by-wire. That's what it is. It's not even like my... Yeah, something's going on with the fly-by-wire because my radio panel from Logitech is also not working. That's what it is. I guess that means no VATSIM today. As much as I would love to, it's just not going to work with the fly-by-wire. Tune via vPilot. I could try that, I guess. But it is... I'll show you what I'm seeing. Okay? I'll show you what I'm seeing. So if you look, it says COM 121.8, but the TX and the RX are completely blacked out. Right? So it's seeing the changes, and if I go down, and if say I flip this, bring vPilot back up, it sees the changes. It's just not letting any type of transmission in or out. As if it's, you know, off. Does that make sense? So, I don't think it's a... Oh, I did, trust me. I turned it off. Oh, not the switch, talking about this thing right here. Oops. Right, that's what I'm saying, guys. It's not... Yeah, that didn't do anything. It's not vPilot. vPilot's just fine. It's something with the radio and the fly-by-wire is just not... It's not grooving today. Which is fine. And it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm not gonna mess too much with it because I don't want to sit here forever. So we'll just have to go without ATC as much as I'd love to. Sorry, Kyle. It's just not gonna work out, man. Have to Had to figure out why that's happening, though, for sure. All right, where was I? I don't even remember where I was. I've got all that set. I was going to get clearance. I've basically already done that, though, so we're good there. I think we're basically ready for a pushback and start. Let's go ahead and get our beacon on, let them know we're about to start here. No smoking needs to go on. This is no smoking flight. Dome off, that's fine. I do want to go ahead and start FS Airlines, though. Go ahead and get this. Cool, that's running. Awesome sauce. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready for our pushback. But first we need to... Jessica, thank you. My wife is saying thanks, or whatever you call it. Congratulations. AP master switch on. Wait for it to say the valve's open. There it is. Flaps open. Wrong buttons. There we go. And go and start. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Go on that. Wait for the flap, the APU to finish. Flap is open. APU should be ready to go here in a second. APU gen is available. Come on. Oops. APU gen is also not working. Okay. Something is definitely not hunky-dory here. Definitely not hunky-dory. I mean, I can do a start. Let's just see if it'll start, guys. Let's just see if it'll start. Why not? We'll go crank. We'll go engine number 2. Here we go. Fuels are on, right? Yep, fuels are on. Okay. Oh, APU bleed. Not that it matters. Ground carts. I don't have ground air. I run a 1080 Ti with a AMD Ryzen 38 XT, I think. Looks like my engines are starting. So that's good. Alright, so if my right one should be available, now let's see if it'll actually right gen. See, that's what I was afraid of. It won't let me turn on the gens. The moment I disconnect external power, it's just going to die again. See, there it is. I can't fly like this. Let's try reloading. Let's try reloading. Maybe it just needs a good reload here. Can't fly like that, man. Uh-oh. I know, FS Airlines, you're not happy. Let's try it. Right one. Let's try it. Let's just see if this works. Yeah, maybe the radio work will then. Yeah, that's very possible. Very possible. If this doesn't work, what I'll do is I'll go back to the last version of FlyByWire. That's what I'll do if this doesn't work. All right, ready to fly. Okay, overhead. Well, first, let's turn on the tablet. Go and start vPilot back up. All right, so ground. External power is available. VAT 1, VAT 2. See, it should be saying on though, right there. The external power should be lighting up as available. I think we're in the same boat. Yep, we're in the same boat. I'm getting the same problems. Okay. All right. You want to play this game? We can play this game. We, two people, can play this game. Oh, yeah. This is happening. This is what I was afraid of would happen when I did updates right before I got on stream. Recommendation, don't do that. That's what I recommend. Don't do that. Okay. That's okay. All right. FlyByWire installer. You're getting every nice view of my desktop here. All right. So we're going to go back to the stable version. As much as I wish I could stay with the developmental, maybe experimental fixes those problems. I don't know. But we'll go back to the stable version and then we'll try it. That might fix our problem here. What you guys normally don't see behind the scenes, day in the life of a streamer right here. Usually I take an hour and a half, 2 hours to prep for a stream. Today I did not have that luxury. I had about 15 minutes and then it had to update. It is what it is. I mean, I could try experimental if you guys want me to try that. But, you know, you can't guarantee that that's going to not just fall out of the sky. I'm a little concerned because this was before the patch. I kind of want to go with experimental because I feel like since the patch came out, was it yesterday? I feel like this is probably also not going to work, but the experimental version might. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to try the experimental. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with experimental and give it a shot. I feel like that's going to be my best bet to work. Driving 4,000 feet per minute. Yeah, exactly. Yep, it has not been changed in 4 weeks. Exactly. That's kind of why I was like, maybe I should go with experimental. I do know that this does include the new FlyByWire, the autopilot, and the FADEX system, which will be fun to try out, see how that works. Custom systems. That's what you did. Everything worked fine. Okay, well, we'll try that a shot. We'll try this. We'll give that a shot. Hopefully that'll fix all of my problems and I can use, you know, VATSIM again. That'd be great. That would be great. Finishing update. Come on. There we go. Installed. Okay, let's start 2020 here. Come on. Radar should work as well. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out here in a moment. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Blackshark.ai. All right. Paris, France. Jack, it depends on what you're using and where depends on where you find it. If you're trying to find the zero fuel weight CG in Microsoft 2020, that's actually set in the weight and balance menu. SimBrief does not give you your CG. Of course, CG can be calculated, but so you have zero fuel weight CG and the regular CG. So it really depends on what you're looking for and what aircraft you're using and, well, what simulator you're using. In real life, there's actually depends on what you depends on the aircraft. I've had to do paper and I've also used ForeFlight for both. All right, let's try this out. Make sure I've got the right thing selected. That is correct. Departure airport, Detroit. And we'll select that as departure, and we'll try flying. Let's see if this works. SSG E70 in X-plane. Oof. Trying to think here. Hold on. Where would that be? I want to say it's in that center little menu thing, like where the top little settings kind of like box computer thing is in the center console, like center beam. If it's not listed there, see if it'll auto-populate. If it won't auto-populate, then you're probably going to have to calculate it with something like Sim Toolbox or something like that. I apologize for the frame drops. This happens whenever I load up for the first time in an aircraft, so just be patient. Almost there. This is an hour-and-a-half flight, so might be a late night, guys and gals. Might be a late night. I will not be streaming tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. Just FYI, I will not be. I've got other things going on. May get into stream Sunday, depending. We'll see. We will see. All right, ready to fly. Okay. Let's see what happens now. If I go, let's go and turn on my iPad here. Ground, get my external power on. Okay, if I turn one of these on, ooh, I should see a bat sign here. I did not. External power. Not liking the look of this. I'm not liking the look of this. Why are my landing lights on? Did I turn those on? Oops. Let's see if my V-pilot's working now, though. It's not working. It is not working, guys. It is not working. I don't think this is going to work out because these generators are not going to come on, which means I cannot actually provide power while flying, which means I can't actually fly. Ah. Well, this was a fail. This was unfortunate. So, still have the V-pilot problem. And we got ground tower and approach online. Ground tower and control. We got everything's. That doesn't work. The electrical system's jacked up. It's not working properly. These generators should turn on. Let's try starting up the engine just for kicks and giggles. Just to see what happens. Crank engine 2 set. I'm not getting anything. Let's go ahead and start APU just for kicks and go. We're going to see if I can. I know they're asking me to fly, but I can't. I can't do it. If I can get my engines working where they're pulling power, I'll fly. I'll fly at that point. If I don't, APU doesn't work right, and I can't. If I can just get where it's functioning, I will do it. I will risk the biscuit. I will risk it for the biscuit. That's what it's called. I will risk it for the biscuit. But if I can't get it, then there's no way I'm flying today. It's just not going to work. I'm going to try, though. I am going to try my darndest. I don't know. The update happened yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised. Did my last... Oh yeah, my 5-year anniversary stream also ended with failure, didn't it? These whole anniversary things and subscriber goal thing, they just don't work out, man. Maybe I just need to do like the most simplest thing possible. Like, hey, yeah, I gotta get up in the default Cessna 172 and X-plane and fly around. That would probably fail. All right, so there's that. That's on. And I can't turn APU on. Okay. Let's see if we can get an engine started here. At least the APU started, and let's see if the APU bleed's working. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I just updated to the latest in both, and it's not working. Maybe it's mods but see, I don't... The only mod I have installed is this guy. I don't have any other mods installed. Engine starting. That's good. That's positive. Okay. Engine's on. And here comes the big test. Nope. I wonder if it's a binding issue or something. Wouldn't that be something? Controls. Because I hear that clicking like it's activating but then going right back. I wonder if there's something going on. No, maybe it's magneto? It's on both. No, the only one I... Oh, you know what? But I have the... Hold on. Hold on. I bet you I... On my Bravo yoke, I had the master and the avionics off. I bet you it all works now. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Let's go and shut the engine down. No reason to waste gas here, and now I'll have to do everything all over again. Not all over again, but I bet you this works now. Oh, there it is. The radios are gonna work now too. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Captain Campbell. Thank you for reminding me to check that. Oh, there's my car. Oh my gosh, man. I feel so stupid.
Temperature 16, 2.15, altimeter 299 simultaneous ILFZ runway 22 right and ILF runway 21 left approach is in use. Departing runway 22 left. Runway 21 right closed north to airmen. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Recycle runway hold short instruction. Operate transponder on most Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Alright, we've got Charlie on board. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm just shaking my head. I'm just shaking my head. All of that. All of that. Gonna turn my beacon on because my AP's on now. Let's get my stuff programmed. I'm just gonna fly through this. Yeah. In it, we're going from Detroit to Atlanta. Flight number 128. Cost index 30, cruising 32. Iris in it. Apparently it's already done. Flight plan departing Detroit. Departure on 22 left. It's going to be the Calvin 2 departure. Stage transition, insert that. Arrival in Atlanta is going to be ILS 09 left via the Entree 1 arrival. Insert that. Flight plan. After stairway, we actually are going to be going to KTRYN. KTRYN. Actually, hold on. Should be after stays. Actually, after stays, yeah, stays. KTRYN. Oops. RYN. Insert that. Okay. Yep, there we go. I don't know. That's just what SimBrief gave me. They can change me up, whatever. We'll find out. We'll find out what they're actually doing here at some point. Okay, I need to make sure everything else is good. I need to make sure my fuel dispatch fuel refill that up. Bring that from SimBrief. There we go. While we're sitting here, second init page here, zero fuel weight is going to be 61.6 and 26.9. Block fuel is 9.8. Performance 141, 152, 152. Transition is 18,000. Flaps 1, and we're going toga today. All right, so that's done. Let's go ahead and get our squawk code and everything. Let's contact ATC. Detroit ground, Eagle 128, ready for IFR clearance to Atlanta. That's not going to work because it's not on the right frequency. Why am I getting... You guys hear that? Hold on. Let me go and kill voices here. Chief Jimbo, what's going on? Nope. General audio voices. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and contact them. Detroit Metro ground, Eagle 128, ready IFR to Atlanta.
Your ground United 976 is ready for engine start and push. We're going to be blocking Kilo for about 5 minutes, if that's okay.
United 1976, push on to Kilo Proof. Thank you for letting me know, face more.
Oh, you know, I changed my... it's my push button.
Pushing on the Kilo United 976.
It'll work now. It'll work now, guys. Metro ground, Eagle 128, ready IFR to Atlanta.
Eagle 128, Metro ground, clear to the Atlanta airport via the Calvin 2 departure, stage transition, then ASVAB. Climb via the SID, departure frequency 126.22, squawk 4165.
Cleared to the Atlanta International Airport via the Calvin 2 departure stage transition that is filed. Climb via the SID. Departure frequency is on 126.225 and squawk 4165 for Eagle 128.
Eagle 128, read back, correct advisor for taxi, expect 22 left for departure.
We'll advise ready taxi, we'll expect 22 left for departure, Eagle 128. All right. Amazing what happens when you turn on your avionics. Amazing. Oh, yeah, I actually have seen the update. What they're talking about the if you're talking about the lighting that they're looking at adding for X-Plane 12, I guess is what they call it. What they're calling it? Yeah, I have seen actually. I have. Why are you defueling? How did you end up with instant? All right, great. All right, so I think we're about ready to go. AP is already on. External power off. We should be able to... Let me get these up some before I go anywhere else. Cool.
Atlanta ground, Delta 442, I-5 to Atlanta.
Crank.
Delta 442, Metro ground, clear to the Atlanta airport via the Calvin 2 departure, stage transition, then ASVAB.
Call the tug.
Via the SID, departure frequency 126.22, squawk 4175.
Clear to the Atlanta National Airport via the Calvin 2 departure, stage transition, flying via the SID, departure frequency 26.225, squawk 4175.
Delta 442, read back, correct advisor for taxi, expect 22 left for departure.
Left for departure,
Oh, hold on. My weight is not set. Shouldn't it be, see, 71. Yeah, about right there. Okay, and then business class. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think it's just going to be, I think it's going to be X-Plane 12, honestly. I think they're going to hold off and they'll release an X-Plane 12, which will just be an updated X-Plane 11 in my opinion. That's just what I think. All right, let's go ahead and get push and start going here. Release parking brake. And engine number 2 coming on.
United 1976, ready taxi 22 left.
United 1976, runway 22 left, taxi Kilo Yankee 10.
Kilo Yankee 10, United 76.
All right. Stop the pushback. Knock the parking brake. 2's on. 1's coming online now. And good, good, good. It's working. It's working. Above. TCAS go off right now. Going flaps 1. It's there. Max set there. Flight director can come on both sides. I closed that somehow. Looks like I did. 1 second. Yes, it is definitely rainy. That is for sure. All right, both are online. So now I can go overhead. Both those offline. Tax, oops. Taxiing that, turn off on. Wing lights can stay off for now. The rest looks good. It's off. Good to go. All right, we can go and tax.
United 1976, contact Metro Tower 128.12. Good day.
Order Tower, thanks for your help. United 1976.
Some eye. One thing I would go and do that. And take off config. Good to go. Metro ground, Eagle 128, ready to taxi 22 left.
Eagle 128, runway 22 left, taxi via Kilo Yankee 10.
Kilo Yankee 10 for Eagle 128. And crank goes back there. Cool deal. All right, let's go ahead and a little bit of power in these engines. Nose wheel steering's been disconnected. Hold on. Get rid of the tug, apparently, is still there. Whoops. Move, tug. Thank you. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Eastern Aviation Airlines Flight 128 to service to Atlanta. Appreciate you flying with Eastern Aviation today. We'll be taking off here momentarily, so I ask that you please return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts securely, and make sure everything has been stowed properly. Once again, thanks for flying with Eastern Aviation Airlines. We'll get you up in the sky here and hopefully on an on-time arrival into Atlanta. Thanks for your patience. All right. Oof, nasty. Nasty, 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 that's for sure.
And ground, Delta 442, ready for taxi.
Delta 442, runway 22 left taxi via Kilo Yankee 10.
Kilo Yankee 10, Delta 442.
Eagle 128, contact Metro Tower 128.12, good day.
128.12 for Eagle 128, appreciate it. And Metro Tower, Eagle 128, ready to go, 22 left.
Eagle 128, Metro Tower, RNAV to boost, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff, wind 090 at 5.
RNAV boost, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff, Eagle 128. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Gear up.
Eagle 128, contact departure 126.22, have a good night.
126.22, Eagle 128. Metro departure, Eagle 128 passing 1,600 off 22 left.
Eagle 128, Detroit departure at low radar, contact, climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, Eagle 128. This is not VFR if you try hard enough. This is pure IFR is what this is. Focusing on mainstreams, just ignoring this. Ground spoilers can go disarm. Good Deeds coming in with the 99-cent donation. Appreciate it, Good Deeds. It's a good deed. About past 10,000. That's off. That goes off. I didn't even have my lane lights on. Good job, Micah. Good job.
Departure at the 442, 2,200 for 7,000 feet assist.
Delta 442, Detroit departure hello, radar contact, maintain 17,000.
Comment maintain 17,000.
Hope we'll climb up above these clouds. Keeping my anti-ice on for now because we are in icing conditions right now. Looks like it's going to start thinning out here shortly. Of course, I'm only seeing precipitation, I'm not seeing cloud level. Which is something that they did update recently, which I think came this latest update, was that the radars would now see actual precipitation, but not
Hey, going to Unicom, thanks for ATC tonight. United 76.
not just clouds, which is what it used to be. It would just show clouds, which is not how it works. I am seeing some type of coloration change, so I think we might be breaking through here in a second. Maybe. Ah, here we go. Yep.
AU-128 leaving my airspace. Cleveland Center is offline. Radar service was terminated. Frequency improved. Have a nice day.
Over to Unicom 122.8. Appreciate the service. Tell everybody I said thanks. All right. Over to Unicom. Here we are. And we're out of the clouds. Clouds! Skimmer. Out of the cloud. And back in the cloud. Oh, leaving the airspace, we can go ahead and go up to 32,000. About to pass 18,000 feet. We'll pull for standard. There's 18,000. Pull standard. Ice detected. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Nasty weather down there. Glad I'm now above it. Alright, so we're going to be flying a good distance here. It should be... Let's get down here. Progress. I don't know if they put in the progress page yet. Let's see if they put it in there. Oh, they have. They have. Yes! Yes! Finally. I've been waiting for that. 480 miles to go. That's about an hour and 20 minutes now. So we'll be up in the air for another hour and a half. So if you guys gotta head out and come back later, you're more than welcome to hang out with me for this time. I'll be live streaming this entire time. So if you guys got questions, I am a real private pilot. So if you've got questions about flying, I just bought my aircraft about 2 weeks ago. So I've been dealing with that. Fun stuff there. So if you've got any questions about aircraft ownership, how to become a pilot, recommendations, why I chose the aircraft I did, why I use the controllers I use here with Flight Simulator, whatever you may have, now's a good time to ask. I am excited, of course, 7,000 subscribers, which reminds me, if you're watching and you haven't subbed, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Hit the bell notification icon as well so you get notified when I go live or update. So be sure to do that. And Discord. Don't forget the Discord. Links in the chat now. And finally, if you want to join my virtual airline, you can. If you're 16 years or age of older, go over to easternaviation.org and you can apply there. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now that that is out of the way, I can turn off my anti-ice. That's not needed anymore. Above the clouds. And we can go and release seatbelts. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're now above the clouds. Going to release that seatbelt sign. Feel free to move about the cabin. You ask you remain, when you are seated, that you keep your seatbelt fastened just in case we may experience any unexpected turbulence. Right now, it looks like we're going to have about an on-time arrival in Atlanta. Appreciate your patience with us on the ground, and we'll get you there as soon as we can. Thanks. Okay. Question, how long did you work on your PPL, like start to finish? Okay. So, depends on what you mean by start. So, I started my ground school stuff in June of 2020. I started actual flight training in August of 2020. After I completed my ground, after I did my written, after I got my medical. Then, January of 2021, that's when I got my certificate to fly. Passed my check ride. So start to finish, let's see, that's June, 7 months or so, give or take a little bit. So not too terribly long. I do highly recommend doing that the way I did it. It saves you money and saves you time. Get everything you can done before you get in the aircraft. Get your medical done. Get it done, because if something pops up, sometimes it can take months for you to get that, and you can't solo without your medical done. So get your medical done. That should be top priority. Get your ground school work done. Get your exam knocked out of the way. Do those 3 things, and it will put you on a path for success. Obviously, I would recommend doing a discovery flight first to make sure that you like it, and that you don't get queasy or feel claustrophobic or something. Okay. Another question, but I like the fact that you fly different planes across both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. Question would be, is it on purpose? So I fly the A320 in Microsoft Flight Sim in 2020 because it is the most realistic aircraft that is for free, which means that you guys can enjoy it. So that's why I fly this in this sim. Why I fly the 737 in Zibo, the Zibo in the X-Plane, it's because, again, it's free. And it's also the most realistic there. So that's generally why I fly those 2. Now, obviously, I fly other aircraft too. I've flown the CRJ here in 2020. I've flown the ERJ in X-Plane. Why? Because the aircraft availability and what I believe is a better product. Am I going for my IFR? Yes, I am. I've actually just started that kind of process. I'm working on getting my plane that I bought IFR ready. And I'm going to start the ground school portion of IFR here shortly as well. Ken J. Lee, listen, I understand. I once did a couple different... of course, we did landings every lesson, right? You're always going to do landings, but there was a couple lessons where that was all we did. And, whoa, that was tiring. So how about like ground school, like exams? How does that work? Well, you have a couple options. You can do online ground schools like Gold Seal or M0A. Both of those are high quality. I'd recommend either one of those. One's cheaper than the other. One has, I would say, is more up to date than the other. Both have their merits. I'm not going to say which one you really should go after. It's really up to you. I'd say both of them had trials, so try both of them. That's Gold Seal and M0A. In regards to exams, both will prepare you for your exam. Both will prepare you to actually fly an airplane too, I'd say. Both, I think, are good for that. Your exam, you'll have to schedule with through the FAA, and also with an exam center. So, and that'll cost you about 160. It'll cost you 100. For me, it was $160. It can vary a little bit depending on the exam center. A lot of maneuver stalls are crazy, but fun. Yeah. I enjoy stalls as well. I actually, last Sunday, not this last Sunday, but Sunday before last, I actually did some stalls in my plane intentionally, just so I can practice with my new plane, so I knew what it felt like. It's a little different. My aircraft doesn't actually have a stall horn. It has a stall light indicator. It's because of the age. It's 1968. And some aircraft at that point didn't actually have a horn. So it actually just had an indicator. So you'll have a little light. It's pretty bright, though. It's obvious. It starts, flashing at you when it starts getting a little bit of buffering. And then when it detects a full stall, it'll just come on solid. So you see that come on, you react. I personally, my favorite maneuver is steep turns. That's my favorite. That is my favorite. So cool. Well, autocorrect out of the stall. I mean, to a point, yes. If you just let go of the controls and, you know, let it go, it's going to drop. The nose is going to drop, and then it'll pick up airspeed, and then it'll kind of, you know, come back out of it. So it will to a point. I would not say that it's best because, obviously, if you're not controlling your yaw, you can end up dropping one wing, and you can end up into a spin. So steep turn, right turn is awful, but my left turn is good. Kenji, what you need to do is focus on that angle that you see outside of your windscreen. Figure out what 45 looks like and just focus on keeping whatever point you choose. In fact, if you want to, you can take a piece of tape. There's nothing against this. You can take a piece of tape and you can put it on that dash exactly where that dash should be at a 45-degree angle. And you can put it there, and you just manage your 45 degree by keeping that piece of tape right there in your horizon all the way around. There's nothing saying that you can't do that. You do that until you've got that point fixed and you get the feeling of it, and then you can take the piece of tape off if you want. Really up to you. What's your thoughts versus rent? Okay. I rented when I got my private. I own now. So I think that I am in a good position to kind of give you the goods and the bads. The positives of renting is that you know the maintenance is being taken care of. You don't have to worry about surprise costs or something of that nature. You know what you're getting into from the get-go. So there's a sense of understanding and normalcy there. It is going to cost you a little bit more, though, because, of course, the leasee is trying to make some money back on that. You know, leasing it out. Also, a drawback there, availability. If it's a flight school you're working with, the availability of their aircraft may not be great. You may have days where you could fly, but you end up not being able to fly because someone's rented it for a long cross country, for example. So you got to keep that into consideration. But if you don't have a place to put a plane, you don't have the money to afford a plane, renting's going to be your better option because you can take your time on that. The positives of owning a plane versus renting is that over time, let's say you know you're doing your private, you know you're going to do your IFR, and you know you're doing your commercial. Buying a plane will end up saving you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm not joking. I did the calculations. I'm going to save almost $10,000 by owning a plane and doing my commercial and IFR. Now, some people will be like, well, you actually don't end up saving money because, you know, the aircraft, so you buy it for, like for me, $37,000, and, you know, you pay down $8,000 of it, and then you are done with your commercial. You know, you've ended up spent just as much or whatever. Okay. Granted, but what they're not taking into consideration is the fact that you can turn around and sell the aircraft for almost the exact same price that you bought it for. Because if you only put 250 hours on an aircraft, that's really not changing the value of the aircraft. It's really not. It's not going to change the value of the aircraft very much at all. 250 hours on an aircraft that, like for mine, that has 1,500 hours until overhaul. What, 1,250 hours till overhaul? Not going to change anything. Not going to change anything. So I would say if you know you're going to go all the way, buying is going to be your best bet. But of course you have to have a place to put it. You got to have credit to buy. You know, if you're going to finance it, unless you got the cash just to fork out, you know, $40,000, which if you can, all the power to you. So yeah, buying is going to save you money over time, but renting is better for those who are not sure if they're going to go any further, and also for those who maybe can't take on ownership of an aircraft, because there's a lot of responsibility there. There's a lot of things you have to do. So there's pros and cons to both. I think if I could do it over again, I'd probably buy before I started my private, because now I know, of course, that I'm going to be doing commercial and all that. So, but before that, I mean, if I was just, but I didn't know that. I thought maybe I'd just get my private and be done with it. So, nice, Campbell, awesome. It is not bad at all. Let's see how far we are from destination. 386. Your auto brake. Your auto brake's not disengaging. Turn off your auto brake. And make sure your reversers are not out. Partnership's also a very good option. Oh, I didn't tell you. So owning, obviously, advantage is as long as there's an instructor, you can fly, right? That is a big advantage of owning. You're not reliant on the rental being available. Partnerships are a very good option for those that, you know, are both learning. If you and somebody else, you're both friend of yours is going through, you know, training just like you're going to be going through training, a partnership is a good option. It is. You also have the option of like a flight club, you know, buying into a flight club. That if they'll accept students into it. Some flight clubs won't. Some flight clubs require like you have to have your private and you have to have so many hours and whatever else. It depends. But kind of my long-term plan with my aircraft is I'm doing some upgrades on it. I'm gonna end up repainting it, probably mostly myself, and then get the final stuff done by somebody else. I'm gonna kind of upgrade it some as well, and eventually my plan is to utilize that once I get my CFI. Utilize that as basically like a trainer aircraft, and I'll train my students in it. And then I can always buy another aircraft with whatever money I make, you know, for my personal flights, right? So that's kind of my long-term goal. I don't know if we'll stay with that. I might end up selling it. And then buying something else. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that I am going to get my instrument. I am going to get my commercial. About an hour to go. It's X-Plane 11. I really need to get my track IR set back up. FS Airlines is tracking correctly. That's good. That's good to see. Got a little bit of a headwind, which is unfortunate. Will slow us down a little bit. But it'll be all right. Some packages. This. Not sure what this is. It's Amazon. What does that mean? Ah, my pins came in. I know that sounds. Man, I feel old. My pins. I bought some pins. I really like these pins. These guys right here. They are the Pilot Precise V5 RT. It's very small, so like with my logbook, and the rollers, so it's not like you're reliant on pressure. It still actually comes out really nice, especially when you're up in the air or whatever. So really nice little pens. Do recommend them. And then of course, I know what this is. It's like Christmas over here. This is my new aircraft logbook. My current one, I've got 2 pages left in it. So this is my new one. Look at that. This is nice. This is nice. I like it. Oh, very nice. Can they write upside down? Let's find out. Let's find out. It's a good question. Because I was inverted. I know there's some that do. Let's find out. Now I'm curious. Let's make sure it writes on this first. Okay, so it's writing. You can see it wrote, so let's see. Make sure that I try to exhaust it. Bro, it's writing upside down. There you go. It writes upside down. I don't think I'll need that, but because I think if I'm inverted, something's gone horribly wrong, and I think writing is gonna be my last thing on my mind. All right. Very nice. I'm excited about this. I'm excited. Oh, I also got some cleaner in that I need to clean my aircraft. I got that in today as well. So, you know what I'm doing tomorrow night? Instead of streaming, I'm cleaning my aircraft. Let me eat a strawberry here. Chocolate covered strawberry. That's tonight's snack. Could you imagine if Airlines, if an airline was like, yeah, for our snack we offer chocolate covered strawberries? I would fly with them. There we go. All right. I wish we do have Atlanta approach online in Atlanta. I wish Atlanta Center would get online though. I did buy yesterday some new instrument lights for my aircraft. Those are coming in. They're LED fiber optic lights, and they were actually one of the cheapest options out there. It's really cool. They have 3 LEDs, and then a bunch of fiber optic cables, what they call it, coming off of it, going to like these circular bezels that go on each instrument. Perfect surrounding light. It's really cool looking. I forgot SIM brief is always right. It's not. Trust me. It is wrong a lot of times. I mean, Charlotte has delivery, ground, tower, and approach online. Atlanta just has approach online. Why can't Atlanta, or maybe they have ground, I don't know if they have ground or not, or delivery, but I know they have approach online. Why can't they get center online? Come on, Atlanta, step it up. You guys are always on top of everything, but not today. That's pretty cool. Look at that coloration right there. Like a blue to a pink. That's pretty neat. Go between 2 cloud layers. That's pretty neat. I like that. Let's go outside and look at it. Pretty. That's pretty. I like it. Let's check out this, that's neat. They are finally working on some of this, which is pretty neat. Is that updated? That's a little old, but maybe updates. Dispatch, no, flight. Let's see, what's OFP? Oh, this actually has my flight plan in it. I didn't know it actually gave me this. What? Okay, that's neat. That wasn't there before. So I don't even need this open. That's going to save me a little bit of CPU usage. Cool. Nice. Fuel's implemented, but payload is not. I'm ready for them to get payload working. If they've gotten fuel working, then they're not far behind with payload, that's for sure. Performance, I would like to see them implement a takeoff and landing performance, that would be nice to have in here as well. But I'm really liking what I mean. They've done a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Let's just see what we got in settings here. What do we got in settings? Oh, okay. Detents, calibrate. Oh, that's not. I need to do that. Oh, look at that. All this stuff too. Sweet. Kilograms. Oh, yes. That's sweet. I didn't even know that was those things were there. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. All right. This is our last turn before, well, I say last big turn before we get into the approach of the arrival. Yeah, live weather is pretty cool to have. I mean, I have it on my ForeFlight, right, when I fly, so with my ADS-B and receiver, so why not have it in game here? There's no reason why not. Anyway, if you guys have any more questions about flying, being a pilot, ownership of an aircraft, whatever it is, let me know. This is just, I love the colors of sunset. It's so cool. This is where X-Plane loses right here, with the just colors and detail. I mean, the cloud detail alone, and the colors of the sunset, which I know that recent preview of PBR and X-Plane 11, I think for X-Plane 12 is what they're saying. You know, that is showing that at least they're getting there, which is nice. If X-Plane could come out with something that looks just this good, performs just as good if not better, but has their characteristics, their flying characteristics in there, they'll win. They can win it. But if they don't, if one of those is not there, they'll continue to fall behind. I've got a cup that was made for me that has my logo and stuff on it. Made by Ryan, but I haven't put it in here yet. $264 miles to go. Did Atlanta approach get offline? Nope, Atlanta's online. Yep, Atlanta approach is online. 125.7. So with X-Plane 12, they need to get their lighting correct, which looks like they're doing. They need to get their clouds correct. And they need to get their scenery up to date, looking like 2020. If they could get that, I'm already confident in their handling. Like their handling lights and stuff seem pretty good, so that it seems to do just fine. Then, if they do that, then you know I would say they'll take home the crown. So really, it's going to be like I said, lighting, scenery, clouds, and weather. If you can get that, be good. Yes, and the way they're going to have to do that, this would be my recommendation, Austin, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't, but if you were, or someone to explain, because Microsoft owns Bing, they've done all that. If I were you, I would reach out to Google and be like, listen, we will put X-Plane 12 powered by Google on everything if you allow us to utilize your satellite imagery and data. If you could convince them to do it, you'll cook Microsoft on it. But that's just me, just saying. Yeah, because they already have the data. They already sell all their data. You know. Why not? Well, I mean, 2020 is both. It kills both. I'm running the 1080 Ti with a Ryzen 7 or whatever the latest gen 58, no, Ryzen 5 58, and the Ryzen 7 58 XT or whatever. I can't remember. And it struggles. It struggles. I'm on low medium settings. So, granted, I'm streaming. And that takes up a good, that takes like 40% of my GPU right there. So, I need to get a new GPU, but they're still just non-existent, so. Yeah, my memory's okay. I've got about 30% headroom. I've got 32 gigs, and it handles pretty well. I mean, it would be nice to have 64, but it's not necessary yet. Alright, let's see where we are now. We're within 250 miles, so we can start briefing our arrival information here. That looks old, but it may not be. Let me see what current is in real life. Yeah, that's an hour old, I think. No, actually it's not. That is correct. That is up to date. Well done. It was 13006. Awesome. So 3005. QNH 30.05. Temperature, we've got, where is it? 26 Celsius and winds 130 at 6. 26 Celsius, 130 at 06. Transition altitude is 18,000. Perfect. Let's pull up our navigational charts here. And our approach ILS 9er. Our minimums here is going to be 1359. On the Barrow. Perfect. Landing full. Yes. That's fine with me. Okay. Let's check out our arrival. We're going to be on the Andre 1. So we're expecting 13,000 at 250 knots at Andre. Well, landing west, expect cross at 250. We're not landing west, but we do need to be at 13. So we want to check Andre, make sure that restriction's in there. It is 13,000. Good deal. Okay, and then we go that's fine. Yeah, that looks correct. Now our approach plate, 9er left. Let's pull that up again. Let's go ahead and brief this here. So we'll have to pick up our ATIS here. I'll go ahead and put that in our COM2 radio here. Pick that up as we come in. Atlanta approach we've already got set up. And what we're looking for, our localizer is going to be frequency 110.5 IHZ low kilo, so that should be automatically inputted. Our approach course will be 095. Our final approach fix will be at 2,700. That's our glide slope intercept, and our decision altitude will be at 1,359 barometric pressure. If we have a missed approach, we'll climb to 4,000 on a heading of 100 on the inbound at Aviation, which I think is Anniston VOR, radial 235 to Connie, which is 30.2 miles of Aviation, and hold there. That should already be programmed in as well. We do have radar. We do have DME as well. Can do simultaneous approach authorized if necessary. Don't have to worry about that. I'm not doing helicopter. BGSI and ILS are not coincident. Just angles 3.0. Touchdown 71. 2 Pappy is along the left hand side on the right. Okay. So I think I got it. I think we're good to go there. So our initial will be down 13, so we're gonna go, we'll put this at 13. That's our initial. We're 200 miles from Atlanta, so we still got a little bit of time to go. 98 miles to Higgy. But I'm prepped and ready for my descent and arrival. That's kind of creepy looking. Oh, man. Before we start a descent, we will do a couple other things. I can calculate, I'm still in Kentucky, my top of descent, I believe it's under performance, yep. So current altitude, sync that. Target altitude, 2700.
Change advice frequency for 769.
So 92 nautical miles before target. Too easy. We can go ahead and tune Atlanta approach if we wanted to, but I'm going to keep it off for just a little bit longer. I think they've done the cabin. Or I can't get back there. Okay. Nope, not there. So I usually have them contact them once you get close to Andre, or at Andre he may contact. Yeah. Yep, he may. But I'm probably going to start monitoring before that. Just so I can kind of hear the traffic in the area. I do need to get a side stick and start flying the Airbus with the side stick. I actually have a side stick, I just need to get it where it's set up properly. Isn't there the way to pop these out? I thought there was a way to pop these out. What's that do? Oh. I thought there was a way to pop these out. I know you can in X-Plane, of course. Right alt. Ah, yes. Perfect. I knew there was a way. I knew there was. Now I remember there was some type of excuse me, some type of key that you had to press before you clicked. I just didn't know what it was. Thank you. I appreciate it. little bit of turbulence right now. You can see my vertical speed indicator strip going up and down a little bit. Get bounced around a little bit. I'm going to put the seatbelt sign on. Just in case. You're in tomato soup. I am in tomato soup. "60 miles from Andres when I'll start my descent." Be on low brake, long runway, 12,000 feet plus, so we'll keep that on low. I won't worry about this yet. We can go ahead and turn on our landing systems. Usually you won't turn those on until you actually start hit your, I think 18,000 feet or something like that, but I can go and turn them on. It's not gonna mess it up. Quite an interesting colorization. I would say one thing 2020 does need to work on is this. This is not really realistic. I mean, you can get some cool hues and clouds and stuff, but not like this. This is a little bit artificial. So, doesn't this work now as well? No, it's not. Oh, well. Would be cool to have that operable. Would be neat to have. We're about 100 miles from Andre. All right. Calm before the storm.
Another 20 degrees left, please.
Another 20 degrees left, open across the
Land approach now.
Delta 2565, turn right heading 360.
360 Delta 25.
Yeah, I wish that as well, but it's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. It is a Wednesday. Is that ice on the windshield?
Delta
That
2565,
just
turn right
scratches.
heading 070, showing the
Can't tell.
localizer and advise that you still have the field in sight.
You got the finish, still got the finish there, Delta 25.
Delta 2565, heading 070, cleared visual approach, runway 9 right.
Clear visual approach, runway 9 right, Delta 25.
Heading 070.
070, Delta 25.
Delta 2068, RNF to Herschel, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
RNF Herschel 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Yep,
Delta
beautiful
2068.
skies. For sure.
Delta 2565, it appears you're flying through the localizer, say intentions. Delta 2565, you're 2 miles north of the localizer and tracking northeastbound, say intentions.
Razorback, what's going on?
Delta 25, retention.
Say again?
My apologies.
Okay, say intentions. Delta 2565, I'm having a hard time understanding you. Just verify you're lining up with runway 9 right.
You're lining up with 9 right, Delta 25.
Thank you.
Like I've always said, guys, if you're going to get on VATSIM, make sure you know what you're doing first. I mean, you don't have to be an expert, but
Delta 219, Atlanta.
know your aircraft. Sounds like this guy doesn't quite know his aircraft. He's having problems controlling it. So, we're almost there to Andres, so we're going to start our descent here.
Delta 268, radar contact, say altitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the
28,
cockpits,
testing
let you guys know that we are starting our descent now into the Atlanta area. Please return to your seats. Keep your seatbelts securely fastened. Might have a little bit of turbulence on the way down. Appreciate you flying with Eastern Aviation Airlines.
Delta 2565, it appears you're lined up with runway 28, oh correction, runway 10. Say intentions.
You're lining up with 9 left, Delta 25.
Delta 2565, you are cleared for 9er right, not 9er left.
9 right, Delta 35.
Delta 2565, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Golly.
9 right, Delta 25.
Delta 2068, climb and maintain 14,000.
Golly.
14,000.
This guy's having some time. That's for sure. Passing 28,000.
Atlanta approach, Delta 25, south side of ramp 2, ready to taxi.
Delta 25, Atlanta approach, runway 8 right, taxi via hotel.
8 right via hotel, Delta 25.
Let's see if we got an updated ATIS here. Nope, 3005 is still what we got. Yeah, it can be nerve-wracking. Start small, know the aircraft you're flying, and listen to people on this.
Delta 2565, continue straight ahead, left turn on Delta, across runway 9 or left at Delta.
Just, you know that, know your aircraft, practice, and then listen in. Just spot in some airports and just listen. You don't have to fly. You can just sit there and listen. You can even put in your remarks, just listening, you know. And start with the airports that you really know.
2068 traffic, got your 9 o'clock and 10 miles northeast bound. Type and altitude is unknown. Let me know if you happen to get them in sight.
Yep. Takes time and effort, and you'll get it for sure.
Delta 2068 has the traffic.
Delta 2068, do you happen to have an altitude on him?
So I'm looking at the right traffic. He's got to be 15,000, 16,000.
Roger. So he's above you right now?
That's affirmative. He's now at about my 8 o'clock.
Delta 26A, roger. He should be passing behind your radar service to terminate squawk VFR change. Oh, correction. Don't squawk VFR. Radar service is terminated, change for advanced frequency group.
Over to Unicom for Delta 2068. I admire your patience. Have a good night.
Good night. Delta 2565, taxi to ramp via Mike.
I admire your patience.
Delta 219, Atlanta approach you up. Delta 25, RNAV to Herschel, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 8 right, RNAV to Herschel, Delta 25.
.3005 set there.
Atlanta approach, Delta 219, we've got a Glabring 1, descending through 16,700.
Delta 219, Atlanta approach, ident. Delta 219, radar contact 12 miles northwest of the Glavin intersection. Cross Glavin to maintain 12,000 at 250 knots. The Atlanta altimeter is 3005. You can expect runway 8 left.
Cross Glavin 12,000, 250 knots. Expect 8 left, altimeter 3005, Delta 219.
Passing 18,000. 3005 set. Terrain on ND.
Sierra Bravo India 2905, Atlanta approach.
Wondering if this will actually capture the 13,000 this time. Last couple times it's gone right through it, so keep an eye on that. It won't.
Delta 219, reduce speed to 250, then descend and maintain 9,000.
250 to 9,000, Delta 219.
I'll manually make sure it does then. Yes, it will. It will or won't.
Delta 25, radar contact the altitude.
Delta 25, 3.2, climbing 10,000.
Delta 25, climb and maintain 14,000.
I maintain 14,000, Delta 25.
It should, but will it? Okay, speed, altitude, star. That's right. Altitude hold. Let's see if it does. There we go. Hey, yes. Fantastic.
Delta 219, maintain present heading.
Maintain heading 144, Delta 219.
Alrighty.
Potential aircraft ATIS Mike is now current wind 120 at 6, the outline altimeter is 3006. Delta 219, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, Delta 219.
Eagle 128, outline approach.
Eagle 128 with you on the Andre 1 at 13,000.
Eagle 128, ident.
Ident Eagle 128.
Eagle 128, radar contact 4 miles north of the Australia intersection. Cross Andre at and maintain 13,000. The outline altimeter is 3006.
We'll cross Andre at 13,000 and copy altimeter 3006, and we've got Mike on board.
Eagle 128, roger, runway 8 left.
Roger, we'll expect 8 left, Eagle 128.
Delta 25, Atlanta Center is closed. Radar service determined. Date change to advise frequency approved. Have a safe flight.
Said 8 left, didn't he?
Delta 219 is going to maintain 3,000.
3,000, Delta 219.
Alright, different runways, so we gotta bring that up. Alright. Vero new is going to be Catwall in 1215. Oops. Three 0.06. And it's 120 at 06. Real blocks already have done that actually, so thank you though.
Delta 219, turn right heading 180, short vector 0 descent.
180 short vector.
We do selected speed. I have a feeling I'm going to get vectored in here.
Delta 219, turn left heading 120, join the localized advise when you have the field in sight.
Left 120, advise, field in sight. Join localized. Delta 219 has the field in sight.
Delta 219, clear visual approach, runway 8 left.
Clear visual 8 left, Delta 219.
Alrighty.
Delta 25, you still here?
Hey, firm, Delta 25 still with you.
Delta 25, roger. You didn't reply the first time. Line of center is closed. Radar service is terminated. Change to advance frequency approved.
Advance frequency approved. Thanks for the help. We'll talk to you later, Delta 25.
Okay. Delta 219, wind 1206, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 8 left, Delta 219.
Eagle 128, descend to maintain 12,000.
It's to maintain 12,000, Eagle 128.
Delta 442, Atlanta approach up.
Delta 442 up.
Delta 442, ident and stay altitude.
17,000 to 12,000, ident.
Delta 442, radar contact 8 miles northeast of this Charlie intersection. Cross Andre at and maintain 13,000. The Atlanta altimeter is 30.
Got a guy behind me.
Course Andre maintain 13,000, altimeter 3006, Delta 442.
Delta 442, you can expect runway 8 left. Advise when you have 8 is Mike.
We have Mike on board and expecting left, Delta 442.
That's the airport right there.
Eagle 128, maintain 210 knots.
Maintain 210 knots, Eagle 128. I don't know why it decided to do that. That was weird. I guess when you activated the approach, it automatically... Oh well, I'll manually fly it then. Oops. I still got the waypoints though, so I can still follow them. I'll be right. Will it?
Delta 219, turn right on Bravo.
Right on Bravo, Delta 219.
Eagle 128, descend and maintain 7,000.
So to maintain 7,000, Eagle 128.
Delta 442, descend and maintain 12,000.
Descend and maintain 12,000, that's 442.
Delta 219, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Delta, Foxtrot, cross runway 8 right at Delta.
Bravo, Delta, Foxtrot, cross 8 right at Delta, Delta 219.
That did work, thank you. I'm going to it's up 20%. Get a little bit greater descent rate. Passing 10,000. Landing lights coming on, wing lights on, turn off lights on.
Eagle 128, descend and maintain 3,000.
So maintain 3,000, Eagle 128. Spoilers on the bus go up and up, up and up, up and up. I am in managed descent, sir. I'm just deploying spoilers to increase my rate of speed, increase my rate of descent a little bit because I'm trying to maintain 210 knots. The Airbus autopilot system focuses speed over altitude descent rates, so it's going to make sure I maintain 210 knots no matter what my vertical speed is. It could be 100, minus 100. As long as it maintains speed, it's fine. That's how the computer calculates it. So you increase your speed brakes, and it helps give you a greater descent rate. Nope, I'm not in descent rate, sir. Look, I'm in managed. If it was open to sit, it would say OP descent. See? I am in descent rate. Just managed descent. When you have manual speed selected, it will focus on making sure your speed stays the same. If this was in managed speed, then it would do whatever it wanted. But it's not managed speed right now. It's in selected airspeed.
Eagle 128, turn left heading 180.
180, Eagle 128.
Eagle 128, turn left heading 120, join the localizer and advise when you have the field in sight.
120, join the localizer, will advise we have the field in sight, Eagle 128.
Delta 442, maintain 210 knots, then descend and maintain 7,000. 210 on the speed, then down to 7,000.
2,500.
Make sure I got the runway left runway right here. And a line approach, Eagle 128. We've got the field in sight.
Eagle 128, clear visual approach, runway 8 left.
Clear visual, runway 18 left. Or correction, 8 left, Eagle 128. No, go away. Thank you. Manage speed mode.
Eagle 128, runway 8 left, clear land, wind 120 at 6.
Runway 8 left, clear land, Eagle 128. Oh, I'm getting a little low here.
Delta 442, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000, Delta 442.
Frames aren't the greatest right now, but that's okay.
1000.
Stabilized.
1000.
Kind of.
Delta 347, outline approach.
400. 300. 300. 200. 200.
Atlanta approach, Delta 347 information, Mike descending via the chipper,
Continue.
1 arrival.
Delta 347, squawk 0405 and city altitude.
100.
0405 and descending through 15.8.
20.
Delta 347, radar contact 10 miles northwest of Chipper. Altimeter 3006, runway 8 left.
5.
Runway 8 left, Delta 347.
And Delta 347, descend and maintain 900,000.
900,000, Delta 347.
Eagle 128, turn right on Bravo, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Delta, Foxtrot, cross runway 8 right at Delta.
Bravo Delta Foxtrot, cross 8 right at Delta, Eagle 128. Alright, let's see. Bravo. So we're going to backtrack here. Thank you all. Finally starting to get the hang of it here. Master switch here. Wing light can come off.
Delta 442, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, Delta 442.
This is Bravo right here. Alrighty.
Southwest 20, correction, Southwest 5236, Atlanta approach you up. Delta 442,
7.
airport 10 o'clock, 10 miles, advise when you have the field in sight.
The next left taxiway should be ours.
Field in sight,
Delta 442, turn left heading 120, cleared visual approach, runway 8 left.
left heading 120, clear visual approach 8 left, Delta 442.
We'll get parked up and we'll close it out here. Got another arriving aircraft. Maybe we'll catch him in time. We can watch him land.
Atlanta approach, good evening, Southwest 5236, descending through flight level 320 on the Aussie 1 arrival.
Southwest 5236, Atlanta approach, squawk 0472.
First one's Echo, next one's Foxtrot.
0472 Southwest 5236.
Southwest 5236, radar contact over Aussie. Descend and maintain 12000 expedite. The airline altimeter is 3006. Advise when you have ATIS Mike, it'll be runway 8 left.
We'll expedite that descent to 12,000 and we'll get 8 left. 5236.
Delta 442, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Nope, he's gonna land before
Runway
we
8
stop.
left, clear to land,
Oh well.
442.
We'll take Concourse D. So we'll turn in here and take Concourse D. This is E, which is your international.
Delta 347, descend and maintain 6000.
We'll take D, which is
6,000,
this guy right
347.
here. Oop, so it's gonna be, that's interesting. That's not how it should be, but that's okay. Squirt. Alright, parking brake set. And there you go, 128 shutting down. Appreciate the service tonight, sir. Have a good one.
You too, sir.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go showcase here. Reset position here. The guy already land? Oh, you know what? I disconnected. Of course it's not going to show up. Oh, my Lanta. Sometimes, guys. Oops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And Discord. If you want to support me, you can have it to patreon.com/MMFlightClub. And, of course, liking helps. Commenting if you're watching this after the fact. And, yeah, that's going to be this live stream for this week. I won't be back probably till Sunday. Got some other things I got to take care of tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday nights. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate it. And don't forget, you can join my virtual airline at easternaviation.org. If you want to join, trust me, it's fun. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time up in the sky.